पिंकी, आजकल ब्रेक में फोन पे लूडो खेल।
हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू Hitbullseye। माय नेम इज़ मनीष और इस वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करेंगे जुलाई फर्स्ट वीक 2022 के इम्पॉर्टेंट करंट अफेयर्स। सो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड एंड लेट्स सी व्हाट ऑल इम्पॉर्टेंट हैज़ हैपेंड इन इंडिया एंड द वर्ल्ड इन द लास्ट 1 week। First of all, the International Day of Cooperatives was commemorated on 2nd of July. 2nd of July को International Day of Cooperatives मनाया गया. So we will understand what cooperatives are and what is their importance in the socio-economic development of the world. Then NATO Summit 2022, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, जिसकी which has been at the center of the Russia-Ukraine conflict right now. So we will have a look at the outcomes of this summit. Next, Jasprit Bumrah has broken Brian Lara's world record and has created another world record. तुम देखेंगे कौन सा world record है जो कि Jasprit Bumrah has broken. Next, Femina India 2022 has been chosen. We'll see who she is. Then startup ranking of 2021 and states have been ranked depending upon the startup ecosystem, the kind of startup ecosystem that they provide. So we will see which states are at the top in the startup ranking 2021. Then Shiromani Award has been given away in UK. It's a less known award, but it has been given to many prominent personalities from India. So we will take a look at this. Then Fields Medal 2022, जिसे कि mathematics का Nobel भी कहा जाता है. This prize was given away. We'll see who are the winners. Then changes in the Union Cabinet. Basically, 2 ministers have retired as Rajya Sabha members and their portfolios have been given to 2 existing ministers. So we will see this minor change in the Union Cabinet. Then Mr. Rahul Narvekar is a personality in news. We will see why he is making news. And then in the National Food Security Rankings, Odisha has emerged as a top state in India. So ये सारी important news. Let's take a detailed look at all of these. Starting with the International Day of Cooperatives. तो 2nd of July को International Day of Cooperatives जो है वो मनाया जाता है on 2nd of July and it is also known as Co-ops Day. Co-ops Day is a short form of cooperatives. And around the world, 100th International Day of Cooperatives was celebrated. That means the first time this day was celebrated was in 1922. 1922. Right, and a decade on from the UN International Year of Cooperatives. So for the first time we celebrated UN International Year of Cooperatives was in 2012. तो से 10 साल बाद इस बार जो theme है that is Cooperatives build a better world. So what are the facts you need to remember? 2nd of July, International Day of Cooperatives, also known as Co-ops Day. And this time it was the 100th International Day of Cooperatives और इसका theme था Cooperatives build a better world. United Nations General Assembly ने एक resolution पास किया था 1992 में to declare the first Saturday of July 1995 as International Day of Cooperatives. और तब से इसको जो है वो मनाया जा रहा है. Right? Next is the NATO Summit 2022. So NATO, that is North Atlantic Treaty Organization, एक organization है जो कि USA इसको lead करता है. It's a US-led organization and it was started during the Cold War period as a response to the Soviet push for socialism. So NATO जो है, it is a grouping that was formed in 1949 with its headquarters in Brussels, the capital of Belgium, and it has 30 members as of now. So these are the important facts about NATO. And recently Sweden and Finland are the 2 countries that have applied to join NATO. Right? And other than that, Jens Stoltenberg is the Secretary General of NATO. Jens Stoltenberg is the Secretary General of NATO. ये सारे facts आपको NATO के बारे में पता होने चाहिए. And the expansion of NATO is one of the key reasons why Russia has attacked Ukraine, because USSR got disintegrated in 1991, but even after that, the countries that broke out of USSR are now being attracted by NATO to join. तो इस वजह से NATO की expansion की वजह से Russia has attacked Ukraine. That is the reason given by Russia, basically. So all these are the heads of states of the member nations of NATO, the 30 heads of states, plus Mr. Jens Stoltenberg. So 31 gentlemen and women standing over here. So इस बार की summit हुई Madrid में, which is the capital of Spain, right? It was the 32nd meeting, the 32nd summit of NATO it was, and all the members agreed to launch NATO Innovation Fund. So basically they have committed 1 billion euros as a multi-sovereign venture capital fund, जिससे कि startups को promote किया जाएगा, businesses को promote किया जाएगा, so that emerging technologies, civilian as well as military technologies, can be supported by the member nations. Also, Finland and Sweden were invited to join the alliance, as I already told you. तो ये कुछ facts हैं जो आपको पता होने चाहिए. Next, Jasprit Bumrah has broken Brian Lara's world record, and interestingly, although he's a well-known bowler, he has broken the record in batting. That is something interesting. So he is a renowned bowler, but he has broken the world record of Brian Lara for maximum runs of a single over in test cricket. Brian Lara के नाम पे रिकॉर्ड है जो उन्होंने 2003-04 में बनाया था. He scored 28 runs in one over in a test match, but that record has been broken by Jasprit Bumrah by scoring 29 runs in one single match. So this is something that he has done, right? And who was the bowler? Stuart Broad. ये कुछ facts आपको पता होने चाहिए, right? Jasprit Bumrah, 29 runs, broken a world record, and the bowler was Stuart Broad. So this is how he has broken the world record. Interesting, quite interesting. That's why they say records are meant to be broken, especially in sports. Next, Femina Miss India 2022. So these women that you're seeing over here, the one in the middle is the new Femina Miss India. The one to her right is the runner-up, and the one to her left is the second runner-up. So the name of Femina Miss India this time is Sini Shetty. So she is Sini Shetty. And last year the winner was Manasa Varanasi, because this is a tradition that the last year's winner, puts the crown on the head of the new winner. So she was there at the event, of course. So Sini Shetty is the winner. And the first runner-up, that is this woman, is Rubal Shekhawat from Rajasthan, and the second runner-up is Sheenat Chauhan, that one from Uttar Pradesh. So these are the three women, and also Sini Shetty is the one who is going to represent India at the 71st Miss World, Miss World pageant, you can say. So the name is extremely important over here. Next, Startup Ranking 2021. So in India, in terms of promoting startups, the states that have emerged at the top are Gujarat, Karnataka, Meghalaya, and Jammu and Kashmir. So among UTs it is the Jammu and Kashmir, and among larger states Gujarat is at the top, then Karnataka, and in northeast it is the Meghalaya. ये चार states हैं और UTs हैं जिन्हें top position मिली है in terms of the ecosystem they provide for the startups in India. उसके अलावा और भी कुछ states हैं जिन्होंने अच्छा perform किया है, जैसे कि महाराष्ट्र, तेलंगाना, केरला, तमिलनाडु etc. But Gujarat, Karnataka, Meghalaya and Jammu and Kashmir are the top states when it comes to startup ecosystem. Next, Shiromani Award. So this is an award that you may not have heard of much, but this award is given by United Kingdom, right? And this time the award has been given to Michelle Poonawalla. So 4 persons have been honored. One is Michelle Poonawalla, other 3 are lesser known personalities: Sadhu Brahmvihari, Lord Ramirangar, and Rita Hinduja Chhabria. But most important is Michelle Poonawalla. She is known for her campaign for to stop water pollution and to preserve water. So she unveiled her artwork Reserve at the JMS Foundation charity, and her film also. The name of her film is also Reserve, that is highlighted water scarcity as a global crisis and accentuated pollution and contamination of water reserves. So she is a votary of reducing water pollution and water contamination. तो इसलिए उन्होंने जो artworks create किए हैं to inspire people not to waste water, that has won her this particular award. और बहुत ही ज़्यादा prominent Indians को ये award आज तक मिल चुके हैं. There have been a lot of important sports persons, politicians and film personalities who have won this award, like Mother Teresa, Sam Manekshaw, SHFJ Manekshaw, Raj Kapoor, Sunil Gavaskar, Sachin Tendulkar, Kapil Dev, PT Usha, Leander Pace, Vishwanathan Anand, all of these are sports persons. Then the Dalai Lama, Jaya Bachchan and Asha Bhosle. So you can say film personalities are also there, sports persons are also there, and some other spiritual personalities are also there who have won this particular award, the Shiromani Award. Next, Fields Medal. So for the in the field of mathematics, no Nobel Prize is given. Nobel is not given for mathematics. लेकिन इस award को informally the Nobel Prize of Mathematics कहा जाता है. Informally, it is not the formal title. So Fields Medal, that means, is the highest award in the world in the field of mathematics. और ये award इस बार 4 लोगों को दिया गया है. One is Ukrainian maths professor Marina Vyazovska, and other than her, the 3 other winners are Hugo Dominil Copin of France, June He of US, and James Maynard of UK. इन 4 लोगों को ये award जो है इस बार दिया गया है. And वैसे हर साल ये अवार्ड जो है ये मॉस्को में दिया जाता है. इट्स गिवन इन रशिया, बट दिस टाइम इट वाज गिवन इन हेलसिंकी, विच इज़ द कैपिटल ऑफ फिनलैंड, क्योंकि रशिया में वॉर चल रही है और परहैप्स रशिया हैज़ अटैक्ड यूक्रेन एक्चुअली. जो फील्ड्स मेडल है ये 1936 में पहली बार दिया गया था ऑस्लो में, विच इज़ द कैपिटल ऑफ नॉर्वे, और ये हर 4 साल बाद दिया जाता है. एवरी 4 years दिस अवार्ड इज़ गिवन. और ये शुरू किया था a person named John Charles Fields, और उन्हीं के नाम पे ये अवार्ड है, Fields Medal, and he was a Canadian mathematician. So he started this award कि हर 4 साल बाद ये अवार्ड उस mathematician को दिया जाएगा who has done outstanding mathematical achievement, that is helpful not only in the present but also in the future. तो mathematical achievement के लिए जो है ये अवार्ड दिया जाता है. Next, so few changes have been effected in the Union Cabinet. So as you can see over here, so Mr. Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi and Ram Prasad Singh, these 2 MPs, their tenure has completed as Rajya Sabha members, तो इसलिए इन्होंने अपना resignation दे दिया है. And now their ministries, that is Ministry of Minority Affairs, has gone to Smriti Irani, and the Ministry of Steel, additional charge has gone to Jyotiraditya Scindia. So this is the minor change that has been effected in the Union Council of Ministers. And of course, Ministry of Minority का charge Smriti Irani को इसलिए दिया गया है because she belongs to, I think she belongs to the Parsi community if I am not wrong. And of course, Mr. Naqvi was a Muslim. Next, Rahul Narvekar. So this gentleman you're seeing over here is Mr. Rahul Narvekar, and he has created a record of sorts by becoming the youngest speaker of a legislative assembly. So he has been elected as the youngest speaker of Maharashtra Legislative Assembly and has also become the youngest ever in India to become a speaker of any state legislative assembly. So that is a record in itself. तो ये 16th speaker बने हैं महाराष्ट्र legislative assembly के, and is the youngest ever to occupy the position. That is some really good news. Shows the youth power, coming forth. And finally, in the National Food Security Act rankings, in the implementation of National Food Security Act, Odisha has emerged as the top state. तो अगर हम top और bottom states की बात करें, तो Odisha is at number 1, Uttar Pradesh is at number 2, and Andhra Pradesh is at number 3. The top 3 states to implement the Food Security Act. और bottom पे आती है गोवा. राइट सेकेंड और थर्ड बॉटम करना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है. गोवा इज़ द बॉटम स्टेट, दैट मच इज़ इनफ फॉर यू टू रिमेंबर. तो इसका मतलब क्या है कि इस इंडेक्स के अकॉर्डिंग नेशनल फूड सिक्योरिटी एक्ट की कितनी इफेक्टिवली किस स्टेट में इम्प्लीमेंट किया गया है, इसके ऊपर ये एनालिसिस था. एंड ओडिशा इज एट द टॉप इन दिस पर्टिकुलर कैटेगरी. राइट, so that is all for this particular week. Thank you so much. If you have any doubt, any query, please mention in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, please hit the bell icon and subscribe to this video, subscribe to this channel so that you get notifications of all the videos as and when we post them. Thank you so much and take care.